Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the bag that I packed for what I'm calling the Room Essentials bag. A Room Essentials bag is a bag of items that we are packing for our Disney suites. We have two Disney rooms on the Disney Wish because we have 8 people. And these are things that we're packing that are either just like extra things that we didn't have room anywhere else, or that like just didn't make sense to need until we got to the room. And these are the things that we're putting in the bag just to make things a little bit easier for 8 people sharing 2 cabins on the boat. And the first thing in here is, I'm trying to unzip this pocket. This bag right here is a pack down bag, and it matches our pool bag that we have, but it's a small bag that fits into a pouch. The reason why that is going in there is we're walking off with most of our luggage just so we can hit the road a little bit easier when we debark, because we're driving straight back from the Disney Wish to East Tennessee. So yeah, we're gonna be walking straight off. That bag is so that if we need extra room for like souvenirs, like soft bits, anything that we need to carry off that's not super heavy, it's gonna be going in that bag. This is not all of it because the kids are still working on some of it, but these are some of the pixie dusting items we do. Pixie dusting is where you bring stuff to purposely give little gifts to people on the boat as you're walking around the rooms. And I call it boat for video purposes, guys. I know it's actually not a boat anyways. But that's like for pixie dusting stuff, like these things right here. And there will be more added to this bag whenever the kids finish them. These are straw covers for the kids' straw cups. They're going to be taking those to dinner at night and having them filled so that whenever they're doing like late night snacks in the room or whatever, or like doing drinks on the pool deck or watching a movie on funnel vision at night, then they can take their straw cups with them to have drinks with them and then still keep them fresh. These right here, I talked about in yesterday's video. We put the lanyards in the carry-on bag for the cruise because we get our key to the wool car before we board. So we need to go ahead and have some on there. But these were just some extra ones my mother-in-law found. Like these are really nice ones, like dressy for dinner. This one has no sticker on it. And then these have just like cute nautical characters on them. So just something nice that we can just change them out if we want to, or whatever we want to do. So next thing I'm going to show you is spoiler, but by the time you see this video, everybody will have already seen them, and we actually may already be back off the boat again before you see this video. I don't remember timing of this, but I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this. So these are the fish extender bags that we have. So my mother-in-law found these online. They're a little bit thinner than what I would hope to have, but they're going to work just fine. But we're not signed up for like a fish extender group because I didn't have the money to put into paying $20 to $30 for 3 to 5 families to be able to do it. But we did have like, a bunch of beads that we could make things with, or some things, extra things that we had that we weren't going to be able to use that we could gift to other people. So other people were like, you know what, just go ahead and put a bag out. And cast members actually tell you, whether you're signed up for a group or not, having the pixie dusting bags is not a bad idea, because sometimes cast members will be like, hey, this person was really sweet. I want to gift them a Disney pin, but they don't have a pixie dusting bag, so I can't just leave it at their room. And like they'll do stuff, like cast members will do stuff to say thank you for being a polite guest. If your kids go to Oceaneer Club and they forget like a coloring picture they did, they could drop it off there. And it's also just nice because some people be like, oh, look at their pins. They're celebrating graduation. Let's leave them a little gift. That's why you're doing it. It's not like, oh, I'm so selfish. You totally need to gift me things because I'm on a cruise. That's not what it's for. It's a mutual thing. We're taking stuff for other people. Other people wanted to just randomly drop stuff off too. And there's a lot of people on our sailing that's in our Facebook group that's on our deck. So we were all talking, we're just like, let's just do it. So we did. And I'm not saying like fish extenders are bad. I'm just saying for our budget for this trip, with 2 rooms of people already, it just wasn't feasible for us to sign up for fish extenders this time. I may try to do it next time because some of the stuff they're doing looks really cute and I'd love to participate. This is just what we're doing for this time. So these are for my 2 oldest ones that are graduating, and these are the characters that they pick. I let them pick. Now for the grandparents, one of them, it's their first cruise, the grandma. So I found these. Disney Cruise Line blog has a bunch of these stickers that you can just download. And if you want to know how I made these, I have a video on DIY Mickey magnets. Check that video out. That's basically how I made these. Except instead of like letting the kids color them, I did clip art with it and stuff. So use Photoshop. We have Photoshop for our channel. So Granda's first cruise, And then my great-grandmother used her DVC points to pay for this trip, so I put the greatest Disney grandma, because she's the great grandma. And Snow White, she saw Snow White in theaters when she was a kid. Snow White animated is still like probably her favorite movie ever. My youngest will be celebrating her birthday, and she's really big into Alice in Wonderland right now, so that's hers. And then I'm missing one. Why am I missing one? Oh, it got mixed matched. Sweet 16. One of mine is doing Sweet 16. And then Matt picked the Flynn Rider for his Disney dad, so I decided to match and do Disney Mom. Oh, I'm out of breath. I've done a lot of filming today, you guys. And I've got like hours to complete all these videos. Anyways, so next thing that we do for rooms, pop-up Pampers. Now this one I had to tie it. I don't like that. These new ones on Amazon have the elastic strap. Yeah, elastic, I think. I keep wanting to call it a bungee. It's not a bungee. This one has the elastic strap. Love it better. Still the same shape, size. It feels a little bit thinner than the other one. We'll see how it holds up. These are little socks that they know exist, but the kids are pretending they don't because we're gifting other people with them. But it's this pack of Stitch and Angel, which thankfully that movie's coming out or right after we go, because that's 2 of my 4 kids' favorite characters. We have a pack of Winnie the Pooh to gift to one of the grandparents. And then this one has Eeyore, which is why we got it for the other ones. And it also has Pooh. So those are going to be just socks that we're going to surprise them with on the boat. This right here is, I know it says toiletries, but it's not. It is detergent pods and dryer sheets. And then these are like little scent things for laundry as well. So because we're driving down in 2 days and then boarding the boat, we're going to be at kind of, we'll explain later, kind of at Disney for a day. We're going to be doing laundry at our resort. Our specific Disney resort has a stack washer and dryer in it. So whatever people wear for the 2 days of travel and swimming before then is going to be washed and dried before we get on the boat. So these are going to be essential for getting laundry done before we go. These right here, I wish I hadn't lost that footage because I already had one of these out of the box whenever I originally did this footage. These are the 4-pack of these, the light sensitive night lights, like the ones that they use for like seniors, because you're in the middle of the ocean. You're going to be in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Well, not the middle, but you're going to be in the Atlantic Ocean. There's no street lights. It's so dark. And then at night, it's even more dark inside the rooms. It helps to have these night lights to spread out through the rooms so that you can see if you need to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So that's what those are for. Clothespins. Disney Cruise Line rooms in the showers have retractable clotheslines to dry swimwear each day. So I'm going to be using those. Possibly might on the last day just put all the swimwear in a dryer. It's only $3 to dry on the Wish, you guys. I may just go ahead and do it just so we don't have swimwear in bags overnight. And then I'd probably let them dry overnight in the room, but like that way we won't have wet swimwear and then can just disembark in the morning. But I also kind of have a feeling that everybody's going to do that, so I don't know, we'll see. Last but not least, I have these 2 bandanas. This one's Minnie Mouse theme, and then this one is let me flip it around to the picture to give you a better idea. It's Beauty and the Beast. These are bandanas we actually bought when we were supposed to cruise 5 years ago, but I'm thankful we didn't, because then my adopted daughter gets to go for graduation. And that's it for today's video. Thank you to all our members for supporting this content and allowing us to continue making videos. And thank you to every single one of you for liking, watching, positive comments, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.